Hello guys, and welcome to a fairly lovely Thursday evening. As you can see, the Odyssey is in the distance behind me, and I am indeed walking to the Weymouth bike and classic car meet today. Now obviously they let me off last time because my car doesn't fit the specification of the meet. Nice. Obviously my car doesn't fit to the specification of what they want at the meet. Understandably, it's Jap. That's fine. So I'm indeed walking today to the seafront, and then we're going to go and see all of the bikes and the cars there this evening. So I'm super excited. Let's get going. Bag was coming off, that's why I was speaking so fast. So if you're not from Weymouth, this is a pathway they've recently built next to B&Q. And if you have been here quite a while ago, you'll know what this is. And this is what used to be the old railway track, which continues up through the harbour. They've removed all of it now. So it's the first time I've walked down it. It's a shame, but it's functional, I guess. So over there you've got all the McDonald's, KFC and the Quick Fit. So I'll give you a nice little guide of this side of Weymouth while we head up. So the Halfords car park is obviously free of charge, and it's probably about a 5-minute walk from the promenade, so we're going to get walking up there and get started. Right then, so over to my right we've got the old bus station. There we are, look, tasty. And over to the left we have indeed got the train station, which I'll show you now. So yeah, it's not a bad walk, and like I said, you park for free, so if your vehicle doesn't fit in with what they want at this event, you can walk on down. So yeah, and there we are. I'll just show you what's around it. We've got a nice few little places. Look, that's a lamppost coming up, but around the lamppost you've got some nice places. So they've really freshened this place away, this bit of Weymouth up. It used to be quite rough, to be fair. So here we are, we're coming up towards the Jubilee clock, which is where the meet is held. My bag keeps falling off my shoulders, it's rather annoying. But here we are, so you'll just see in the distance the Jubilee clock, and up there you've got all the cars and bikes all up there on the end. So yeah, almost there, not a far walk at all. There we are, just over there, look. I'm going to walk down the promenade now and cross over. But yeah, here's my view, it's nice. Blissful views. Here we are, back where we were last week, and over here is the last evening of September and of the season. So let's get a little walk around and see what's going on. So we do indeed begin, and I thought we'd begin by showing you this. It's still here a week later. If it's there next year, I'll be very, very surprised. But anyway, we're here and we're at the car end. So a lot of the cars are here from last time, but we'll go over in a bit more depth about the cars, get a bit more video while it's lighter. And then we're going to go down and talk to some of the bikers, I hope, and get some details and bits about the bikes. So let's begin. So a Renault 8, I have never ever heard of one. Never. Very, very clean, nice solid navy blue. Even got the original, or we're guessing the original, rubber seals on it as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All I already know is a Renault 5, which is quite new when you consider how old some of these Renaults do become. Yeah, it's cool. The era of no headrests, that must be such a weird figure. That's sort of steering wheel. Renault badge, which is sort of sideways in that, looks quite funky. It's got the old speedo that goes sort of across directional, which is quite funky. Yeah, it's not bad at all. This one wasn't here last week, so I thought we'd start in a good place. This little one was here last week, and I don't know why I'm struggling to get it on the camera, but I am. Lovely little black one, look. And these are also pristine. Now what I like about this one is it's got a lovely, beautiful red interior. I'm just going to get out of the way of this guy's photo. Come on the back of it. Yeah, that little red interior in that. Really nice condition leather in that as well, look. Very, very clean. So this bug has plenty of fleck on it. Now, is that purple or is that more pink? What would you say? Is it purpley pink or pinky purple? I don't really know, but that is mad. Bucket seats, steering wheel, gear knob and handbrake, and that is literally it. Just a dial in the centre. Just imagine driving that. We'll hover the camera around here now, look, and see if we can get into a little cockpit view. Nice exposed engine, exhaust on the back, look. There we are. This would be a little cockpit view. Crazy. So we've got a very nice V6 Stang. And it's in this sort of burgundy red, which is lovely. Have a look at the interior as well. I keep getting away people's photos, I do feel awful for that. But there you are. Got a cockpit view on there as well.
Go now. On the overtaking. That's pretty edgy.
I didn't know, or I'm assuming they are from factory, unless that's a special feature. I wouldn't imagine so. But yeah, D with a nice pop-up hood up on the front. So we've got this big old school patina Brutti Ford, which just fits on my camera at this angle, but any closer you only get half a car in. But just look at the patina on that. Very, very nice. And the interior is just, what I find mad is that the front is pretty wafty, but the back is just superb. There's so much space in there. And widen up down the back. Nice long sloping rear end with a boot that must easily better fit 3 people in there. I'm not even exaggerating. And actually, it's a very nice rear end on this Ford as well. But yeah, just imagine how many people you can get that boot. That is just ridiculous. Nice big sub built in the back of that would be mint. We have this. I haven't really checked out what it actually is from the front. I was assuming it's a Rover, but probably not. But it's got some sort of like interesting sort of etched paintwork on it, which is quite funky. It's sort of like a weird sort of, I don't know. It's like a, I don't really know. I haven't really got a description for it. It's like something you'd see at your nan's house. But it does suit. The green does suit the rest of the car, which you can't really see in the sun, but it's actually got like a sort of a deep green fleck paint on it. So we'll head around the front and try and work out what it actually is, because I didn't look at that first. Because I will be always one to admit when I don't know what a car is. What's it saying around here? Zephyr. Is that a Ford? Ford, I think? I'm probably wrong. But we're going to have a look around the front anyway. Don't get upset at me if I get these wrong. I'm not the best with the old school cars. I know that's Capri. I do know that. But yeah, we'll have a little look around the front of this one and work out what it is. Look at that interior. The steering wheel's so funky, look at that, look. And the guy's even got a radio, a single DIN radio in there, which means his radio actually works when mine doesn't. So he's doing better than me already, and my car's way newer. But yeah, look at that. Oodles of leather all over. Lovely. So yeah, it's definitely not a Ford. I was very wrong there. It's just a Zephyr, I think. Or that might be the model, I don't know. But yeah, look at this as well, look. It's got like a front bit. It's pretty funky, isn't it? Must be some sort of sunshade. Keeps the water off the window as well, I would imagine. That's quite cool. There you go, lovely Ford, look at that, look. Crazy front end on that. We have the cleanest sunny on the block here. Literally. There's one clean block, look at that. 8,000 on the little Sunny, and then next to it I found out that this is running between 300 to 400 horsepower, this Fiat Coupe that we looked at last time, but we'll have a look again. I'm sure they're Honda seats, I'm very sure they are. But anyway, nice little bit of carbon trim going on in there. And we'll have a bit more of a look at this engine this time as well, look at that. So we've got this little Austin again. And yeah, this is one I think that's got the ignition starter on the steering wheel, which is quite funky, but it's literally the most basic display you'll ever see. But what would you expect for a car at this age? Once again, super clean leather. The roof must have been redone, I can't be the original one. If it is, that's just unbelievable because it's perfect. But yeah, pretty funky. And we're switching straight over to this Stang from last time in this lovely grey colour. I just love these wheels, I don't know what they call them, but they're very funky. And this one is a 40th anniversary edition. So I have to admit, the rear end, this angle here is a nice angle, to be fair. And then next to it we have this one from last time again, which is the beautiful white Mustang with the twin spoiler on it, on the rear and the back. The Levias in the window as well. And it's got the continuation of the stripes going through over the top as well. It looks great. And it's next to the mint green one from last time as well, which is also very beautiful. Here's the mint one. Super, super clean. Love this mint colour with the black over the top as well. It's very funky. I've got to walk around here as well, look. Nice. It's very, very clean. Have a little look at the engine as well. And we've got a couple more cars to finish off before we go and look at some bikes. Oh yeah, nice. Lovely. So yeah, there we are. So Hulk Hogan even approves that. So here we have, once again, Weymouth's cleanest set of Jeeps. This is a Fiesta you probably want to see on my channel. I think this is a Generation 1 Fiesta. What's quite funky is I have this sort of leather effect on the roof, and I don't know if that's because it's been put on over the original roof or what, but it's sweet. Again, it's another car that has got a sunroof when I've never owned a sunroof in my life, so I'm sort of jealous. But yeah, it's got a sort of brown cloth interior in there. It's very funky. Never seen a Mark 1 Fiesta for a very long time. And there it is. You should see more of these on the road, to be fair. You never do. I'd rather see these than the normal Fiesta Tosh we normally see most of the time. So that indeed marks the end for the cars this evening. And behind me we have a lovely array of bikes. Now, I may try and speak to people, but people are very busy eating and chatting, and I don't want to get in people's way. But we're going to look at these bikes right now. This is a genuine army bike from prehistoric times, or whether it is just been painted that way, but I'm loving the look of it. It looks like it is an old World War II bike, I don't really know. It's very funky.
Yeah, no, that's
very utility based as well, with your tanks on the side. Look at that. Got plenty of range of those bad boys on there. Now, I'm not one to know anything about bikes at all, so don't judge me on this. Look at that, look. Even got a telephone on there. I don't know how you'd use that with one arm, but look at that. I could try to drive that and have a phone call at the same time. That would be very fun. So like always, I get caught up chatting, but everyone here is actually super friendly, to be fair. But this, I don't know what it is, but it looks spectacular. It looks like it was something very cool back in the day. Just look at the swooping effect on that front. Wow. I thought it was a Honda Grom. I know what a Honda Grom looks like, but I don't think it is. But this is the most miniature bike. Look at the size of it. So as I'm pretty clueless about bikes, and a lot of people don't want to speak on camera or don't want to be on camera, which is fine, I'm going to go walk up and we'll get all the bikes leaving. That's probably the best way of doing it, I reckon. And then we can get all of these beauties on the way out, as long as it doesn't get too dark. So that's what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to head up to the exit and we'll get everyone leaving. That was what we didn't see while we're walking around. I'm heading back now to go and have some food and enjoy the rest of my evening. I've had a great time. I do love the cameras picking up the light quite nicely here, which is good, but we've got a couple of cars left, look, and people are still here enjoying the lovely sound of the ocean and the awesome vehicles that have come today. So I'm going to head on. It is rather beautiful. Weymouth is a beautiful place at night. But I'm going to head on. Oh, noisy Jeep. And this is the end of this video, but I hope you guys really enjoyed once again coming down to the Weymouth Bike and Classic Car Meet. And we'll be back again here in April next year for another season of many more amazing things to come.